me like a Hellcat.
Before we get started, I have a favor. If you enjoy my content and want to see me continue to improve in both quality and size, please check out my Patreon linked in the description. Any amount helps and it is greatly appreciated. There are so many rewards for each level of donation, so go check it out. Now back to the video.
Hey all, this is EmeraldAvengerG. In today's video, all of a sudden another portal has started making noises. In today's video, we're going to be going over Minecraft Snapshot 20W12A. And in today's snapshot, there's quite a few features, so let's go ahead and hop right into them. So the first feature we're going to talk about is the new changes that have been to Nether. So if we go to game mode, or I should say the new mining stuff. So now the Nether gold can now be mined by any pickaxe, not just by stuff that normally got gold. And now instead of dropping the ore, it drops gold nuggets. So you can mine these, drop gold nuggets, anywhere from, I believe, 4 to 6. That one was 6, but then you can like mine it with these, of course, too. So basically just changed it so it's not basically a copy of gold. It's probably the biggest change. Next change is to continue with making hoes actual useful things when it comes to mining stuff. I'm going to put all this stuff over here so I can remember to actually get rid of it. Hoes are now useful for dealing with another thing. That other thing is, where was that creeper at? He's gone, I think. They are now the most useful for sponges, as you can see. Which is pretty cool, like they are with like the nether wart stuff. So that's all pretty cool. I'm going to throw all this stuff in here so I can just like get rid of it. So yeah, that's no, I want that back. Give that back to me. So yeah, that's all the changes to the tools so far, and those are the more I'm not gonna be able to get back in. Yeah, I can. Not what I'm talking about. All right, let's go back. Wrong button. Wrong button. Yes, there we go. So next to that, there are some changes to the different types of plants. You can now put them in pots like this. Pretty straightforward in my opinion. You're now able to bone meal the nylium, Northern Crimson nylium, so you can get more of them. So yeah, that's good. Next change is they finally added something else to basalt, but it's not much. It's called polished basalt. You smelt it. You just take this. Let's get a furnace. Let's get coal. Put basalt in. Smelts it into polished basalt. Kind of sort of looks like a tree. So I know what basalt is. I'm basically at this point, I'm saying that basalt is just petrified wood. That's what I'm saying at this point. So yeah, basalt. Still no use outside of that. Now we get to the main thing of this update. The respawn anchor crafting recipe is finally have a use for Crying Obsidian is 6 Crying Obsidian, 3 glowstone, 6 Crying Obsidian. The rain doesn't matter because we are about to go to the Nether anyway. So let's head that way. So this works a pretty cool way. Pretty cool way. So you place it out here, and then you activate it by putting glowstone. You can have up to 4 uses. Respawn point is set. So when I die, so I'm gonna /game rule, keep inventory true, and /kill. I respawn here, but it takes up 1 charge. And after I do that command again, respawn, 2, 3, 4. That was its last use. Now one final time, and it will take us to the overworld. As you can see, also, it has the different light levels, depending on what charge you have it at. I'm not actually 100% sure. I think if I use it like this, I do actually have to reactivate it. But while we're here, I have something to show here. It cannot be used in the overworld. Huzzah! But it can be used in the end. In the end, you will get stuck. Like, you will, like, get stuck in the end. Like, actually stuck. Because, it's at your spawn point in the end and there's no way to get out because you can't build nether portals in the end. It's actually quite terrifying because you are actually stuck. But so yes, now you can actually have your spawn point set in the nether. And since you don't have to worry about sleeping because, well, you don't have phantoms to worry about, hey, it doesn't matter. So I'm not going to have that set. The thing is, it doesn't deactivate outside of chunks. So, like, you can be anywhere in the world and it just saves that as your spawn point. But there is a new command that's just spawn point. And you just do that, and this becomes your spawn point. I'm going to go back to the overworld so I have it saved there anyway. But my spawn point is going to be right here. Spawn point here. But yeah, so it saves where it is, which is actually, like, really, really cool, actually. I'm not going to show it in the end because I don't want to break it, because I will break it. Yeah, I mean, that's basically all that's in this update. I mean, they add the polished basalt, which has no use anyway. These things are quite expensive because it does take like 2 stacks of gold to get a single Crying Obsidian, so it's gonna be a while. But then glowstone is kind of replenishable. It's bad example. I can't find any. I was gonna say it's all over the place. It's all over the place. It's all the way up here. It's all over the place. Yeah, bad example. There are a few minor changes. I'm gonna get to the overworld and weather clear because I hate it being raining. So we do that. Some other changes are when fishing. They have changed that you can no longer fish if you like. Let me get water bucket. If you make an area like this, you can't fish treasure out of it. You can fish regular fish, but you can't fish treasure out of it. Treasure has to be out of open water. So I'm assuming like naturally spawned waters counts as open water. They've reduced the maximum distance that bees can leave their hives. Which I mean, yeah, it's an okay change. I don't really know what the point of that was. And like I said, nether gold ore can now be mined with any type of pickaxe. Now drops gold nuggets. Parrots imitate hostile mobs less, and don't do it at all in peaceful mode, even with the passive / hostile mobs like Endermen, Piglins, and Hoglins. They do not mimic them either. I don't know why I said Endermen. Endermen aren't even... Hoglins and Piglins, they don't mimic them, but they don't mimic hostile mobs in general on peaceful, and they do it less. They do it a lot less in survival, so you don't get tricked by it. Also, I think they did change how the speed works on this, because these are going a lot faster than I was. I might have been dealing with a bug that I didn't know, so there was no actual change. They just patched that bug. At this point, I don't really know. But yeah, that's that. There's now a weird thing called mood detection. A mood detection algorithm with cave sounds. I have absolutely no idea what that means. I have a couple ideas what that means. None of them are probably correct at all. My main idea is that like whenever you're traveling throughout your world, it will like account for like what your hunger is and what everything else is, and then determine what cave sound maybe, or like your exhaustion level depending on how many phantoms there are. The other thing is like it detects how much your hand is shaking while you're playing, and if your hand's shaking a lot, it senses you being nervous, so it makes the cave sounds worse. I have no idea because there's like no explanation to it. It's just cave sounds are worse. Like that's exactly what was said. Was just cave sounds are worse, or not mood detection to cave sounds. So I'm not even sure. I don't know why I ad-libbed that part. Just cave sounds are now controlled by mood, which I'm not sure if that means that they're worse, if they're better. There's no clarification. I'm wondering if they'll expand on it next week. I honestly don't know, and I didn't show this off in here actually. Each of the levels of this have a different light level. So if I were to place another one right here, and another one right here, and another one right here, put one in this one, all different light levels. That one's the darkest, next, and then next. So yeah, I'm just gonna go to fill them all up just to have them here. Yeah, have cool sound effects too. Little nether portal look. That's definitely just because that you teleport back to it. It's really cool though. I do really like it. I'm glad that we finally have a way to respawn in Nether. So if we actually want like to start the game in the Nether, we have a way. And since there isn't a true day-night cycle in the Nether, there's no need to sleep, just to sleep out the night. It's just a constant state of survival. I'm kind of surprised I haven't seen a single ghast since I've been here. I don't think I'm not in peaceful. I don't think. No, I'm in normal. I don't know why I haven't seen a single. Oh, the sound effects in there are so good. I wonder if they're going to do a soundscapes, like the different biomes in the overworld have different sounds. What? What? What are these? Netherwart blocks in the ground itself? I didn't realize that. But like each biome has like its own sound effects. I wonder if they'll ever do something like that. They haven't talked about ever doing anything like that, so I'm not sure if they ever will. But if they do, I think it's going to be absolutely incredible. Just to have the sounds. Just different sounds and just different ambient sounds in the overworld. And then maybe they'll go into the end, because the end is kind of a silent and eerie. So, yes! What do you guys think about this update? Are y'all excited for, is this 1.16? Yeah, 1.16. Are you excited for the full release? I sure am. I can't wait to see what else they're going to do with this. I want to know what this is supposed to end up being. I'm curious. But as always, thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Follow me on my socials. Keep up to date with the channel. Go to my Discord, join the conversation, come to Patreon if you feel like supporting me. It's EmeraldAvengerG. Have a nice day. Stay safe. Why are my boots not looking like they're enchanted? Why is none of my armor glowing like it's enchanted? Oh well. Have a nice day. Stay safe. Peace out. And of course, it starts raining as I'm doing the outro. Alright. Peace out, guys.